Hello everyone and welcome to the ESEA LAN Finals, where 4 of the very best TF2 teams across all of North America have gathered down in Dallas, Texas for their chance at the championship title and their share at the $14,000 total prize pot. You are watching the ESEA Orange stream, where we will be bringing you all of the TF2 action as it unfolds throughout the entire day. So if you like TF2, you've come to the right place. I am Bloodsire. Over on camera today we have Truck. Running our production is Dash Meth Said, and joining me is maybe the best TF2 player on the planet, the awesome Aussie himself. Of course, I'm talking about Yuki. How are you?
I'm fantastic, man. You flatter me so much with that fantastic introduction, and I can't top it with anything else I can say. So all I can say is thanks for everyone for watching, and thanks for all the introduction, and hope to see some good games.
Yeah, hopefully we have a, like we said, the best TF2 teams from across North America gathered down in Dallas, and they are your first seed, Froyotech, your second seed, XTS, Exertus Gaming, third seed Mix Up, and fourth seed we can see in the server, Street Hoops Gaming. Of course, we're going to be bringing you the first set of the tournament here. It's going to be 4G Froyotech versus the 4th seed Street Hoops. So why don't we get into rosters, because we do have, it looks like 12 in the server. They are on Viaduct and looking like they're ready to go, Yuki. So why don't you take a roster of your choice and let us know who's playing.
Alright, I'll go with the Street Hoops, who's got a special person in my heart, more or less. So first off, we have Kozun, who I believe is the medic. Forgive me if I'm incorrect. Paragon and Deadbolt are the scouts, so I'm told are the brothers. You know, they just hold hands all day as scouts, but they seem to be pretty effective. Grape, the pocket soldier, supposed to be a pretty mean soldier. I've seen him play, he's pretty good. Ash, a very good roamer. And finally, I'm just going to call him Steve. Just kidding, I'm not going to call him Steve. He's Duwatna. He's the man of my heart. I love you. And yeah, that's the roster.
Duwatna, yeah. When I first saw his name on a cast, I did not pronounce it correctly, and then later figured out it was Duwatna. So yeah, he's a good player. We'll look out for him. Over on the Froyotech side, let's run it through, because we have some shakeups. There's been a lot of shakeups. Not as much as some teams, but we'll run it through anyway. Over on the medic, you have Shade. Nothing new there. A seasoned medic. He's a veteran to LAN, so he should be good to go. On Pocket, we have Lansky. On Roamer Blaze. Over on the scout position, who else but Clockwork? And now here's the switch up. On second scout is Banny, and back on Demo Man is Tim Dummy Olsen, the golden boy of gaming himself. Now, after their 16-0 season, Froyotech decided, well, towards the end there, to switch Dummy to scout and put Banny, who is one of the best Demo Men that I know, over on the Demo Man class. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out to them. They did drop a very big tournament to their rivals Mix Up in almost embarrassing fashion about a few days ago. So they switched it back to their undefeated roster, and they have Banny on scout and Dummy back on demo. Well, we do have 12 in the server. Teams are typing .ready, Yuki, so any moment, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the ESEA client, but we're going to get this white text that says setting up classes. Following that is going to be a green text that says ready to go, and that's my favorite thing in all the world.
Yeah, and I'm pretty familiar. I mean, I did play my own season, and oh my god, we are going live. Classes going live soon. Exciting times. So no
exciting.
utils that I can see right now. I mean, unless they're going to switch to us last minute, Bloodsire.
Yeah, no, I think we're good to go here with this class lineup, and I'm actually gonna take a look at Dummy and see what he can do on this initial fight. Of course, Viaduct is a single point map. Once you cap the point, your timer there at the bottom will start to tick down from 3 minutes. Let's take a look at Dummy. Gets to mid. He's over by the rock, putting out a ton of stickies. Gets a nice one on that scout. Sees Duwatna putting spam over. Sees that soldier. Misses the pipe on that soldier. He's being rushed by a scout. Down to 72 HP. Frags are being exchanged for both teams. 2 down for either team now. And it is a straight up melee on the middle point. In come the frags for both teams. 2 up alive. Clockwork and Banny versus Grape and Duwatna. Banny's going to take down Duwatna. Clockwork pistoling a hurt Grape. If we take a look at Banny, he's chasing him down. That soldier's got 38 HP. Is Banny going to chase him? No, he's going to let him live and cap the point and live to fight another day. But Yuki, wow, right off the bat, Froyotech taking it hard.
Yeah, it was very convincing mid. Like, the start of it was actually quite contrary to how it ended up turning out. Gudana got a really good early sticky on that scout. As I'm saying that, Dummy getting taken down by a nice pick by Deadbolt. He is going to trade that. And actually, Clockwork does get taken down by the nice flank of Ash. So that's good. Oh my god. Banny gets picked as well. This is absolutely disastrous from Froyotech after that really good midpoint. And aggressive jump coming from Duatna trying to catch out Lansky. Shade does get taken down as well. So huge Uber advantage in favor of Street Hoops. And wow, that round is just a whole 180 at the moment.
Surprise, surprise, the 4th seed came to play at Season 16 LAN, and Street Hoops are not to be messed with, and it looked like Froyotech were a little overzealous there with their forward hold. They lost a lot of members, and they've paid for it. They are down 65% in the Uber advantage. Of course, it looks like Street Hoops are going to catch up in their time as well. The Uber now up for Kozin. Let's see how the red team decides to play this. They're getting on the point. They are pushing away Froyotech, who look a little hesitant, but in comes Dummy with the bomb, trying to get the medic to pop. Not going to work for him as he gets taken down. Clockwork and Dummy do die, so that's going to halt the push. That is okay, though, if you're Froyotech. Yeah, great with the shot onto Blaze, a nice one. Froyotech, though, they have time to build Uber, so right now they're just throwing away their lives.
I'd like to special mention to Kozin there with an excellent hold, just complete trust in his team to protect him there so he didn't have to use that Uber, which is exactly what Froyotech were trying to do. And as we see that, Clockwork opting for the sniper as Lansky jumping in, trying to get that force on the medic, does get taken down by Paragon. Aaron gets taken down as well, so it seems Froyotech are really keen on trying to, get this Uber advantage going, but Street Hoops are just having none of it. Absolutely smashing those players that are coming really aggressively. Clockwork clicking from this right side, he's going to back off, wait for his team spawns, and wait for those heals, and this is looking pretty good for Froyotech so far. As soon as they lost the point, they just kind of lost what's going on. As lots of damage come from this cliffside. Duatna having none of any of those Froyotech players coming in, as looks like they're all walking up this cliffside. Lots of early damage onto their scout. Uber probably going to come out first from Froyotech. Yep, that is it. But slightly worse Uber off from Street Hoops, I think, because Duatna is pretty low on health, and Grape is pretty low on health as well, but pretty far back. Good positioning by Street Hoops, however, but Clockwork and Banner with some nice kills. Blaze with a follow-up kill on Kozin, but not before Paragon and Duatna have anything to say. Taking down Dummy and Clockwork in return, but Duatna the last man standing, man on the island, so to speak, and wow, that was an absolutely chaotic Uber fight, but in the end, Froyotech come out with the win there and end up retaking the midpoint.
Absolutely crucial Uber battle for Froyotech. Like we said, with that embarrassing loss they had just a few days ago, you can't have them drop the first round to the 4th seed when you're at the 1st seed. That would have been a shot to their confidence. They were able to come out, get the better frags in that Uber fight. Now they have the point, but they have to hold it for another minute here to equal the time that Street Hoops have gathered for themselves. In come the frags. Blaze takes down Paragon, Banny takes down Ash. Duatna, though, coming in, and we have Deadbolt and Medic for the red team being hunted down by the blue Uber. Dummy, Lansky, Shade. Take a look, though, at Grape. He is playing cat and mouse with Shade, and he is going to send a rocket his way. Grape with a 3K. Takes down Dummy and Lansky as well. So Grape, one of the best soldiers in North American TF2, playing very strong right now. He is doing wonders for his team Street Hoops, who look like they are about to recap.
Yeah, Froyotech just overcommitting for that medic there. As soon as he got launched up there, it took them so long to get the finishing kill on him. Meanwhile, Street Hoops had complete surround on those players trying to kill that medic, just crushing them even after their medic died and getting that cut point. But Soldier coming on this left side, he's going to jump quickly out. I believe that is Blade. The Scout's poking in a bit tentatively from Froyotech, but not before Grape does jump in and does pick Shade with the help of Paragon. Blaze coming in after that with the help of Dummy, getting 2 picks. That is the Roma and the Scout. Kozin lucky to escape with his life, and Deadbolt's going to get a pick on Clockwork, so a bit of collateral, I guess you could say, and that's going to delay Clockwork spawn, so we may actually see a push come out probably in the next 5 or so seconds before Clockwork gets time to set up.
Of course, Kozin has a 47% Uber advantage given to them thanks to Grape, who had an insane life there with sub 20 HP, was able to fly onto Shade's head and put a rocket before he cratered and killed himself, taking down Shade. That Uber advantage is going to loom large here as we do see the red team massing over by that cliff side. They're under it with 80% income members on the right side of red, and they are getting chewed up by the blue team. Banny's going to take down Ash. Duatna, though, grabs one. Grape grabs the second onto Banny, so that's the cue for the red team to push. The Uber is just about up right now. They have body advantage. Blue team only have 4 members, and the red Uber is popped. Not a bad scenario if you're Froyotech, if you manage to survive this Uber, because the Uber was popped early. But with only 20 seconds left on the clock and a ×4, Yuki, they need to get on their horses quick and get out to the point, because quickly it's going to become the red team's round.
I think Duana just DC'd there. He was just kind of standing still. I'm not sure what happened there. That was a bit disastrous, but Shoothoop's losing 3 players right now, and they're going to lose this cap in quick succession too. Kozen needs to get the hell out with any luck salvaging this round. Deadbolt with the collateral kill and clockwork, so that's something a bit nice, I suppose. Hopefully Duana's got his computer sorted or whatever it was. That was extremely unusual. But 50% Uber advantage in favor of Froyotech. I assume Street Hoops will be trying to pressure this advantage, so a slight play advantage, mind you, as Deadbolt does get taken down, and Uber is popped by Froyotech. Banny getting the kill on Grape, so looks like Street Hoops are getting bullied back into their spawn. Lansky getting a pick on Paragon on that side as well. So 80% Uber advantage for Street Hoops. 15 seconds left on the clock now, and they're just bullied all the way back into their spawn. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get out here in time, but
That's exactly why Froyotech had that zealous pop. They wanted to just stuff the red team in. We can see Ash right now on the point, but he's got 21 HP. He did put a little bit of red time on that point, so it's going to go to overtime. And with 2 frags going for Street Hoops, we have a fight here. Lansky and Shade left alive on the point. Dummy behind the red combo. It's a soldier with 116. That's great. He lands onto Lansky. Only the medic left alive. That's Shade in the first round. Yuki is going to go to the underdogs. Street Hoops take the first round of ESEA LAN. And if you're Froyotech.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think Grape just destroyed that round. He's outscoring his medic.
Yeah, he is playing out of control. But let's go ahead and take a look at Duatna at this middle. He's actually getting chewed up by Benny, and he goes down right away. So not looking good for Street Hoops. Froyotech coming out with a vengeance. Grab 2 kills. Blaze does go down himself. There goes a 3rd and 4th kill for Froyotech. Ash now trying to bomb in, but Clockwork is going to stuff him into the sky with his scattergun. And only the medic Kozen left alive, who realized things were going south very quickly. He's like, see you guys later. I'm going to my spawn. And it appears we have a pause, which was likely that disconnect that you noted earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if Duana was having some computer issues or something, because as I was saying earlier, in that last, I guess, time they retook the midpoint last round, Duana was just kind of standing there after laying a sticky trap. Like, he didn't even try and move or anything, so that was a bit weird. But anyway, yeah, we've got a bit of a pause, a bit of a lull in the action, and looks like we're back. So
yeah, we're back. They still won it, which is interesting. They lost. Well, I guess they lose a player in this round. Anyway, they still won the first round. You don't like to see crashes on LAN because everybody's running with the same hardware, same computer, same monitor, same everything. So bad luck of the draw there. But they won the round. Lansky and Banny doing a good job of denying the red team entry into the middle zone at all. We can see Grape trying to vie for some position, but he's getting spammed out by Blaze. Blaze actually moving up. No, he's gonna peek it, shoot a rocket in. This D forward hold for 4G is pretty formidable. Dummy's got a sticky trap on the right side, taking down 2. Grape and Ash go down. In comes a scout. Dummy's gonna grab a 3rd onto Deadbolt before going down to a sticky trap himself. Down goes the demo for the blue team. Not a horrible scenario because if you are the offensive team, you have a quicker spawn, so you lose your members, but you grab a few in the interim there. Now that's going to allow you the room to push up.
yeah, it looks like Streeters are going to try and push off that demo man, still being dead, only just spawning now. Soldiers on forward on the point. Looks like Uber is forced out for oh my god, Froyotech. But Uber's still in the pocket for Streeters, only just coming out now. Duana is leading the charge, trying to just keep those players out while the rest of his team cleans up the players behind. Benny and Lansky going down, but Grape going down in return. I wonder where Blaze is. He's actually behind, coming in on the flank. Does take down Kozen and does help with Deadbolt and Duatna kill. Probably going to try and get another kill / assist. Looks like very low players on Froyotech side, but they are going to get those quick respawns because they are just capping up that point, and Dummy with a nice kill there.
Blaze with 17 HP, Dummy with 49. The Red Scout wasn't able to done. Blaze shot a rocket to help out his demo man, was able to take him down, and both those players survived as they met up with Shade. Dummy's going to grab a 2nd with Deadbolt, and that's why you need to keep your demo man alive, so Blaze doing a good job protecting him there. Grape's going to take down Blaze, though. And in come the red team, who have equal numbers now, 5 on 5. They have the faster respawns, but the Uber advantage is in favor of the blue team, Froyotech, by about 90%, so they have a full advantage here because Kozen did go down, and they are just going to go for it, Yuki. Take a look. They are already on the point trying to force the issue. Of course, they haven't capped yet. Finally, they grab some time, and Paragon onto Shade is going to force the pop.
Yeah, I think that kind of disadvantages them though, because that's just going to slow down their spawns, and Froyotech still have almost all their players up, so it's just like, oh, just reset the situation for us, that's cool for us. But yeah, Froyotech going to be quick to recap that. They've still got 2 minutes 40 left on their clock, so they're sitting pretty right now. And looks like Froyotech are just being, once again, extremely aggressive, especially with their scouts and soldiers. Grape does get picked off pretty easily, so I would like to see Street Hoops kind of back off a bit here, because Froyotech are just in such a commanding position right now, is doing some good damage. As I say that, Blaze does get taken down on the flank, so Duana's going to, look forward a bit. He's going to just be like, hey, I'm going to do some sticky damage on the point. Soldier doesn't get taken down. Deadbolt does get taken down, unfortunately. Oh, Ash trying to go for some good damage and it does get taken down. Duana's still pushing forward though. It's extremely aggressive. This scout needs to be taken down. Clockwork does go down with the help of Kozen, and Paragon does take down Banny as well. So both scouts, down from Froyotech. Soldier Bomb coming in. Lansky doesn't get the kill on Medic, but Blaze
gotta cap the
coming
point
in from behind out of nowhere. And yes, you're right. They need to cap the point. And 2 minutes 35 left for Street Hoops to hold this cap. This is, well, a big ask, I guess you could say, against a team like Froyotech.
A huge skirmish there for that final cap point. The blue team, Froyotech, doing a nice job of selling out to get Kozen. Of course, they kept their medic Shade alive and safe the entire time. So like you said, they have a full advantage. They can pop at will here and just retake the point. It's 0-0 on the clock for them, so they just need to stand on it. Time 6, nobody in sight for the red team. In comes Grape, who's going to take down one and take down another, actually. Paragon with the sniper kill on the Clockwork, and we are still alive for the red team, but now they are bleeding away that overtime cap, and it's going to go to the blue team. So 1-1. Froyotech have evened it up, and they really needed to do that because they can't go down 0 rounds to 2 against the number 4 seed.
Clockwork clearly a bit mad that he was the only one to die from the sniper there. Yeah, just commanding performance by Froyotech there, just extremely aggressive from start to finish, and it just completely caught Street Hoops off guard as we got the rollout here happening right now. Pretty even so far, Blaze being the one the first to jump. Ash does get a pick on Banny, which is a really good pick. Blaze getting taken down as well, but Duana taken down and Grape taken down in return. Oh, Dummy with a double fight kill on Kozen and Paragon. Street Hoops were just in a poor position there, just near that lower slope, just getting destroyed. And Shade, one of the only casualties in the end. I mean, sure, they lose their medic, but Froyotech only lost one player, do cap up the point, so they're going to be pretty happy about that, I feel.
Froyotech seems to be hitting a stride. We can see that their last bomb to kill Kozen in the last round was very coordinated here on this middle rollout. They waited a few seconds, and every one of their power classes jumped at the same time, did a whole bunch of damage. Like you said, they only lost one player and killed everybody. But in comes Street Hoops. They take down Clockwork to be the entry kill. Paragon gets a second onto Blaze, so this is looking good for Street Hoops. In come the red team. Banny's going to grab one, and now they are capping the point, pushing the blue team Froyotech back into that right side stairs health pack. They have capped the points, so they've stopped the time bleeding away. And the Uber advantage or disadvantage is only about 10%, so a pretty good situation for the red team. They can hold it here. They do have 6 up along with Froyotech. We can see that Deadbolt might be getting caught out a little bit. Yeah, the Ubers are popped, or the blue Uber is popped because Clockwork killed a player and the blue guys are pushing in. Finally, they forced the red pop. Blue edging that point, but they might not get it.
Kozen just got that counter Uber up just in time. Grape with the kill on Landscape. And very low players on Froyotech's side. Dummy left on his own left side does get away just in time, getting away to that med kit. And looks like Street Hoops are going to be setting up for this defense. Scout poking in on the right side. I believe that is Clockwork. He's going to just hightail it out of there. But no, he's going to rotate in through this main side as Blaze is jumping on this hut. Seeing what he can do, seeing if he can jump in here. As Ash is going to be the first one to actually jump straight forward towards the combo, trying to draw the fire back. Does get taken down by Lansky, but that does pave the room for his team, but not before Paragon and Grape both get taken down, so Street Hoops need to hightail it out of there, preserve that Uber. They've got a good time on the cap, so it's no need to worry so much about that. Just back out, not before Duana gets a nice kill on Dummy, just trying to play as aggressive as he can, just squeezing the most out of every little situation, so well played by him.
Very well played, because obviously if you're going to get out of there, you don't want the demo man to be having a forward hold where he's going to stuff you in, maybe force you to pop Uber. Of course, he, with the point, his team with the point, he's got the long spawn. So in comes the bomb, blue Uber pops, red Uber pops, shiny people all over the place. Banny grabs a frag over onto Paragon, and I got my eye on Ash, who's fighting Banny in the backfield. Banny with 27 HP is going to die to that rocket. Swing over to the right side on mid. Dummy throwing out stickies onto Deadbolt and actually pushing the combo. In comes the scout too. Clockwork onto that medic. Kozen with 16 HP is in danger of dying, needs to back up. Blaze is gonna bomb in and take out Grape and Ash, and in again Blaze with a huge bomb taking down Kozen. He's on the demo. Can he get another one? He's got the stick out. It's a melee battle. Blaze taking down Duwatna, and Blaze with a huge 3K or 4K is gonna go big for his team, and that's gonna allow Froyotech to maintain control on the point and tick that time in their favor.
I like how Duwatna was being honorable, did pull out his melee weapon in the last second there, so good on him. It looks like we got some sniper action actually coming in from Paragon, seeing what he can do here. Coming up from this China area, zooming in, scoping in, see if he can find a pick on some. Does get a body shot on Shade, nice pick there. So all Spree Dupes need to do is play the heal game. They don't need to rush, they just need to play the heal game, deal with the players behind, not before Dummy. It's a double sticky trap kill on Duwatna and Deadbolt. Dummy jumping in for a 3K now as well. It looks like all Froyotech are extremely aggressive, killing everything but Grape. He's going to be probably man on island, last one alive. Does get taken down by Lansky in the end, and that was just disastrous for Street Hoops. They just didn't really play that situation very well. I think, you know, when they get an advantage, they need to, you know, not be afraid to slow the game down a bit, because right now they're trying to be really aggressive with very low health and just in poor positions.
Yeah, Dummy doing a good job there of saving it for his team. Banny and Dummy are actually going to join forces to take down Deadbolt. In come Lansky, followed by Clockwork, who are all over Grape. Grape's going to go down. Clockwork grabs a second onto Paragon. I'm still watching Clockwork. He sees the medic, 23 HP on that medic. He takes him down. Now he's on the Devilman, assisted by Stickies from Dummy. Devilman at 18 HP. Can Clockwork get another? That's a 4K for him. He takes down Duwatna. Blaze comes in and takes down Ash. Deadbolt's gonna grab one, but it looks like he is about to die. He does to Lansky. They're getting stuffed over there. Yuki over on the right hillside. And it looks like Froyotech are sitting pretty comfortable right now.
Yeah, Street Hoops with the Desperation Sniper again. Paragon maybe hoping for another headshot on Clockwork to try and make him tilt. I don't think that's going to happen. Uber popped early by Shade. Nice well play by him. All they need to do is stand on the point. 2-1. And I don't know. I don't want to say it, but I think I have to say it. But I think first round, Froyotech were kind of just more testing the waters, and now they're really hitting their stride, Bloodstyle.
I think you're absolutely correct with that. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at Grape for this middle rollout, see what he can get going for his team. He was the star player of that round one. Let's see if he can do it again. Duwatna grabs an early frag onto Clockwork. Grape with a nice rocket onto Blaze, now trying to fight that soldier. Gets the surf up to the cliff there with 67 HP. Frags going though for Dummy. That's by the tune of 2 frags. Dummy now seeing that soldier is sticky sniping him. Grape doing a nice job of staying alive. Paragon grabs 1, so it is a 4-on-4 battle. Grape just still got my eye on him, seeing what he can do here. Is he going to meet up with that medic and bomb? Is he going to bomb in? Paragon takes down Clockwork. Looks like Froyotech are backing it up just a bit, allowing Street Hoops to cap the point. In comes the jump finally from Grape. He takes down Blaze. So a good mid-fight overall from him, staying alive, assisting his team. And once again, Street Hoops cap the point first.
That was a poor read by Duwatna just at the end there, who just tried to think he could hold too far aggressively, and he does get picked off, and it looks like that's going to pop the push for Froyotech. But Lansky eating a lot of spam from those soldiers and Shake. And Uber is popped, and that's a decent multi-Uber forced out by Grape. It's a good play by him, jumping towards the flank, trying to get that Romo who's on 2 health. Lansky coming in forward as well, and he does take down Grape. Lansky does get taken down in return right now, and lots of players going down for Froyotech and Street Hoops. So it looks like Street Hoops are going to have the better end of the exchange, as Shade is on the runaway, getting a nice pick on Paragon with the crossbow there, and gets an Uber Soul hit for his troubles as well, so ends up actually having a slight Uber advantage, and that's just going to be the cap for Froyotech.
Shade doing a nice job, like he said. An exit frag with that desperation arrow. And that Saw is going to give his team the advantage. They are going to cap the point, so they'll stop at around 1 minute. 1 minute deficit here, and they are going to have the 29% advantage to hold. Red team, though, they are coming out. They are massing over by the middle side. I'm taking a look at Ash, seeing what he can do. He's at 212 HP. Is he going to get a bomb? He's chilling on the right side. He's jumping in finally. He's joined by his scout. There he goes. Here comes the bomb. He's flying over to the rock. Sees a scout. That's Clockwork. Clockwork at 24 HP. Gets saved by Shade. A nice job with Shade recognizing the situation. He's going to keep up all of his members. Of course, Red team did not have Uber, so they could not reciprocate, and that's going to allow Froyotech to maintain control of the point and keep their 6 bodies up. Of course, they had the long spawn, so if they died, that would have been advantage Street Hoops, but not to be. Shade with the hero abilities on Medic has saved them.
And now once again we see that foothold coming out, but not before Grape coming out with this super aggressive Uber. He's probably going to get picked off in no. Clockwork, Lansky, and Blaze getting taken down. Shade does live, but not before. Oh my god, Grape is actually jumping in. Shade on 40 health. No follow-up coming in though. Actually, yeah, Ash jumping on this right side, trying to get him. No, does get Dummy for his trouble though. Banny with the return kill though. And just bodies dropping left and right. This is such a extremely aggressive game happening right now. Clockwork getting the kill on 2 players with the help of Lansky and Shade. Blaze getting the kill on Duwatna. So Street Hoops are going to get Clint up, and it just seems as soon as they get the cap, they just seem to overextend, and then they just lose it instantly. As I said, I really feel they should just try and slow the game down a bit. They're just trying to play a bit too fast, I think.
Yeah, Team Fortress 2 is a game of control points, not of kills or frags. It looks like Street Hoops are going a little bit overzealous with those frags. All they had to do was control the point. As a result, they got picks, but they died themselves. So now they find themselves on the back foot once again. Lancey's going to take down Deadbolt. Lansky grabs another onto Paragon, so he's having himself a nice little life over with the medic. You can see Shade and Lansky switching over to that left side to assist whatever the red team decides to push out of that right side. Looks like it's going to be Ash. The spam coming in. Both soldiers for the red team and the combo all messing in on that left side. So the Ubers are going to be popped from both teams. Everybody's shiny. Nobody can die, so everyone's just high-fiving each other about how they're just living and stuff. Bombing in is Grape, who gets taken down by Dummy. Blue team have not lost a single player. Red team losing 2. A third. Ash is gonna die. Deadbolt's gonna grab Clockwork though. Duatna though, he comes in on the right side. He grabs Lansky. And like you said again, just a skirmish from both teams. But in the end, Froyotech getting the better of it, stuffing Red team back into their spawn.
Yeah, wasn't really a fan of that Uber there. I mean, they got some trades at the end of it, but I would have preferred if maybe they sent 2 soldiers out, one of them jumped behind towards the point, just drew some players back. But, you know, enough of that. Duatna pushing on this point, forcing back Dummy and Co a bit. Looks like Froyotech a bit on the tentative side, just the scouts just floating around, waiting for something to kind of present itself as a target. Blaze poking on this left side does... Oh my god, he's on 20 health, how is he not dead? Banny and Ash both trade lives. It looks like Deadbolt's going to get taken down as well. So many low players in Street Hoops right now. It's amazing how they're not dead. Grape does get taken down, but not before Clockwork does get taken down as well in return. So actually a slightly favorable exchange instead of in favor of Street Hoops. So I'd like to see them, you know, try and pressure this point, as Dummy is actually extremely fought on this point. Doesn't get taken down. Paragon does get taken down with some nice pipes on Dummy. Uber is forced out a Shade though, jumping really aggressively, and that is Lansky. And Street Hoops really need to get towards this point. It looks like they are trying to do just that. But no, they are trying to do with these players behind. They do get taken down. Clockwork coming in from this cleanup. Is he going to be able to get it? Trying to go for the magical kill. He's going to try and get it with the help of Shade. He does take down Kozen. Well played by Clockwork. And Shade with the very funny miracle play, just trying to jump in and say, hey, I got a crossbow, I can do damage too. But doesn't get a kill for his troubles. But in the end, Kozen does get taken down. But on that note, it's actually very similar spawn times. So Ubers are not going to matter here. It's just going to be raw team play and DM work here, Bloodsire.
And I'm going to have to throw that to Froyotech, who seem to have the better hunting and DM capabilities already. They are pushing out the red Street Hoops team. 25 HP is Deadbolt. He's going to drop down. ×3 on the point. Red team need to stop the cap. If blue team grabs it, they win the round. Yeah, red team, what are you doing? You got to get out there. Even if you die, doesn't matter. You're going to lose the round anyway. Froyotech go up quickly, 3-1 here. Like we said, it looks like they hit a stride, Yuki. They finally got into it. It looks like they are setting the pace of the game, just deciding when they want to come in, when they want to fight, when they want to kill. And Street Hoops have been really forced back. They're on their back foot. They need to find what happened in that first round, get some of that magic back if they want to win this round.
Yeah, Froyotech definitely playing some solid TF2, but at the same token, as I've said, you know, I think twice now in this cast, I feel just Street Hoops are just playing into their hands. Like, they're just, as soon as they get an advantage, they're just playing hyper aggressively, and you know, they're taking these, you know, not so favorable fights, and in turn they just end up getting taken out, just like losing players, and then the advantage just slides towards Froyotech. They just seem to be playing more solid, so Street Hoops just definitely, yeah, as soon as they get an advantage, like, don't be afraid to slow the game down a bit, get some heals to all your players. I feel like, sure, they're running double gunboats, that means they don't really need to get many heals in their pocket, but I feel they're pocketing their demo way too much. Like, if there were some overheal stats for this, I think Duatna would be at like 27,000 overheal. But, you know, enough of that, we have the second half starting. So yeah, as you were saying, you need some of that magic of that first round back for Street Hoops to have a chance of coming back in this.
Here we go with the second half. I'm going to take an eye onto Banny. Of course, you are watching the ESEA LAN finals. This is the first round between the first seed Froyotech and the fourth seed Street Hoops. Street Hoops down 1-3 rounds. Watching Banny, sees that soldier, is going to scatter him out of the air. 9 HP. Banny's going to grab the frag on him. Sees another soldier over on his house side. 29 on that HP. Soldier, is he going to die? Yes, Banny grabs that too. So Banny with a pair onto the soldiers, now pressuring the scouts. Getting healed up by his medic. He's going to back up just a little bit. The frags have been all Froyotech. Great. Was able to get, actually, Blaze. And Lansky did die too. And here come the frags from Street Hoops. So, excuse me, as Clockwork and Banny go down. Street Hoops trying to catch magic in a bottle once again. Dummy, though, bombing in. Not going to be enough. Kozen with 112 HP is just fine. He has a full 100% Uber advantage.
Yeah, just well played by Shu, so they're just taking that out. I mean, just seems like Froyotech just leaking more players right now, just trying to get some suicides going because Shade did get taken down in that mid, as you were saying. But Sniper coming out for Clockwork, he's going to get pounced on really quickly. But Banny does take down Deadbolt. That was the aggressive player trying to take Clockwork out. But Ash is on here. Clockwork is on his own. It does get picked off. So 40% Uber coming in for Froyotech right now, just waiting, buying time, just waiting for that Uber to come up. But Scout coming out. I don't know how Banny just walked past everyone. Wow. Kozen just once again with the discipline to just hold that Uber. The dummy flying in, soldiers flying in as well. Kozen does get the medkit though. These soldiers are so far in. Kozen with a nice up towards that high ground, only on 50 health, just casually. And once again, that sniper coming from Clockwork, just on this right side by his own. Extremely aggressive play. This is Froyotech, I guess, kind of teasing with rounds, just thinking, hey, you know, we can, you know, do the same thing too, just be hyper aggressive and just see how it goes. But it doesn't seem to be going too well for them. Bloodside, as it's a minute and a half left for Street Hoops, and Froyotech are yet to cap. Excuse me.
Gotta give it to Kozen there, who played Cowabunga and did an awesome surf, staring down the barrel of 2 soldier rockets. Didn't pop, didn't flinch. Now he's got the Uber to defend here on the point. Doesn't look like the medic is coming in from Froyotech. It's actually a tentative push from Shade, and realizes now he needs to back up because he is bleeding players. Paragon's gonna grab 2. Paragon actually with a 5 kill during this life. He is playing very, very strongly, and it looks like the red team are reluctant to go back. The Ubers are equal, so they don't necessarily have to play it safe. They can just bomb in and throw away their lives trying to get some DM frags. Got my eye onto Banny, who's with Clockwork, is going to clean up Grape, and now is a skirmish on the middle point. Lansky is putting rockets into Paragon, but Dummy is going to grab the kills on both of him and Ash. Deadbolt takes down Clockwork. Lansky now moving in with his medic, doing a nice job of taking down Deadbolt, and he's jumping Kozen. Can Kozen survive this Cowabunga again? He surfs that rocket towards his spawn, and he is just fine, Yuki. A nice job from Kozen, surfing these rockets to safety.
Yeah, wow. Just only now Froyotech coming out with that cap, but 4G do have that Uber, and they do have this slight forward hold set up. No, it looks like they're going to back out a bit. Soldiers jumping in really aggressively. Blaze does get taken down though, and Banny's extremely low, so the Street Hoops may be thinking, hey, maybe we've got a chance to push in here, but I think all they need to do is just slow down, just get some heals going on all their players, and just then push in, because no real rush for them right now, because they've got such a good time on the point right now. But looks like they're just going to dismiss that. Banny does get picked off. Ubers are traded on both sides. Clockwork's still behind, trying to duel this Roma, does take him out and does live. So Clockwork going to be coming in with this flank very shortly. Duatna trying to escape with his life with Kozen. It looks like he is going to just get out. No, looks like they are going to get caught in that lower main yard area. So just pretty poor post-Uber play, I guess, by Street Hoops there. The Scouts trying to get some salvaging done. They do get a kill on Clockwork, for their sake. Focus Clockwork, as they were saying. And they get a kill on Dummy, so pretty good happening right now. Ash jumping in for the bomb. No, doesn't get the medic. Shade just living on 40 health there. Unfortunate for Ash, he didn't get another rocket out. But that's pretty good for Street Hoops. Like, Shade's on low health. They're going to be able to get in here and try and get some pressure done. No heals coming.
Yeah, we can see they are pushing in right now. Clockwork's going to grab a kill on Duatna now, and you got to clean up Clockwork. He played havoc with your team last Uber fight, so he does go down finally. He did grab a frag, but he was punished for it. We do see Street Hoops are moving in. They're going to switch sides over here, try to push it in from house side, cliff side, a better side to push. There's more room for you to maneuver. Red team playing very strong now with that Uber, getting aggressive. The pop does come in. I'm not sure if that's a good pop or not. It was certainly a force. Is it going to be successful? They only get 1 frag, so no, a bad pop. Shade right now with his soldier and blue company friends, they have 86% Uber, and they are moving in on the left side, a complete advantage. If you are Street Hoops right now, you just need to pop and get out, keep your medic alive, and leapfrog this Uber. You have enough time on the point, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, as they do get a pick on Banny for their troubles. Grape does get taken down though, trying to do a bit too much with the Uber there. So Froyotech and OP trying to capitalize on this post Uber, trying to push aside that Duatna actually has sticky though. It's not really going to be having much luck there. Scout giving some pressure on Duatna, does get forced back a bit. Roma jumped in Blaze, not getting anything done there unfortunately. Lansky getting to the high ground now, so he's going to be trying to follow up on that. Meanwhile, the rest of Froyotech pouring in. Scouts are eating a lot of damage from Duatna though. Need to be getting some of that Medigun beam love, as the Uber is used by Shade to keep those Scouts and his team alive. So Kozen's going to try and hightail it out of there, just try and live with that slight Uber advantage he'll have. Meeting up with his team. Wow, how did Duatna live through that? He just managed to kill practically the whole team of Froyotech. I was just like dismissing. I was writing off Duatna then. I'm like, he's in an island. He's just there by himself. He's just gonna die. So I just completely ignored him. And then before I know it, the whole of Froyotech is dead, and they didn't cap.
Yeah, one of the downsides of popping that Uber was you don't cap the point when you're on Uber, and while they were on the point, they were invincible, and the time was ticking down. But I'm going to put it on Duatna, see what he can do on this middle. He's earned it after that last battle, putting lots of stickies into Lansky and company. He's going to get the frag onto Lansky, now spamming the combo, connects with a pipe, so a lot of hurt red guys. They are actually sub 50, now trying to heal up Duatna with the second onto Banny, and frags happening in the backfield. Is only Duatna left alive to see what he can do here. He's facing 3 enemies, going to throw up a sticky, thinking a guy was going to bomb him, but looks like Froyotech are just going to let him live for now and cap up the point. They don't want to fall into any sticky nonsense. But Duatna, still playing it strong, is going to get a little cheeky, pushing up, getting stickies onto that scout. He's playing very aggressive still. Nobody is punishing him, and he is off medic combo. So if you're Froyotech, you should really get somebody on him. In comes the bomb from the blue soldier, but he is going to kiss the sky. And it looks like revisit the respawn, but he gets it. Grape gets a nice rocket onto Shade. Shade does go down. So a big turn of events for the Street Hoops.
Yeah, right now Street Hoops players just need to get out with what they got. You got to pick on Shade, and they also get to pick on Blaze. Looks like Clockwork, this guy is... No, that's actually Banny. Wow, I thought that was actually Clockwork coming in, surprisingly enough. Does get taken down by Duatna. The scout is behind. That is Clockwork going in for the medic, doing some good damage, but doesn't take him down. Unfortunately for him, Lansky though, jumping in for the jump across the point, beefs his jump a bit, does get taken down very easily, only does some damage to Grape. And what, I guess 30% Uber advantage in favor of Street Hoops. So yep, all I reckon they should do now, just slow that game down. But looks like we got some sniper action, Bloodsire.
Sniper action, Dummy is going to die. He's going to pay from the stickies from Duatna. Paragon grabbing one, Deadbolt grabbing another, Grave grabbing one, so they are spreading the kills around, but they are getting them. Ash is going to join the party. Only Shade left alive, a straight up bomb from the red team. We were just trying to get something going while they kept their medics safe, but they are going to catch up time here. Like he said, they do. Oh, well, did I miss? Oh, Kozen died. So I'm a bad, horrible person, and I missed the successful bomb from Froyotech, your first seed. They did exactly what they wanted to do, and they killed Kozen, so shame on me. Good job by Froyotech. Now they take down Grape, and they have every right to take this point.
Yeah, definitely. Just Drews not exactly in a good position to contest as Duatna walking up that slope, but gets absolutely manhandled by Dummy. And Paragon with a nice headshot on Shade, but Blaze at the last point does take down Kozen. Unfortunate for Street Hoops. I mean, like, there was that nice headshot on Shade, but what does it matter? It's going to be reset. But, you know, this could favor Street Hoops as long as they just, you know, run those stock classes. I mean, Froyotech may be getting the heals slightly later just because all the Street Hoops players spawned at the same time. And some of Froyotech's players still up. But as I say that, Street Hoops pushing from this left side, Duatna leading the charge, getting some good damage done. Really low players on Froyotech. 3 players in the red right now. That should just be an automatic GTFO. Clockwork getting a pick on Grape though for his troubles. Blaze killing Deadbolt in return as well. And Blaze does get taken down by Duatna though. And I don't know, I'm just seeing Duatna almost constantly on green. Meanwhile, the rest of the Street Hoops players just aren't really that healthy. I mean, it looks like it's working out alright, but Banny taking down Kozen there, as I say that, with a return kill by Paragon on him. And Dummy gets a nice sticky kill on Paragon, so Duatna still poking a bit here, trying to get some damage done on this demo as that soldier has spawned. Grape flying high, trying to get a pick on Shade, does take him down. Well played by him, just flying high to the sky, getting that pick. And this is still a constant battle, but so I'm going to have to take a breath while you continue.
Yeah, awesome job from Grape with the double bomb there, getting Shade. A nice job from him, delaying the cap as well. Finally, Froyotech are able to grab the point, but the time is in favor by about 15 seconds on Street Hoops. And like you said, they're reluctant to give up the point. The Uber advantages are not that big for either team now. It's starting to build for the Street Hoops, who have a 31% advantage. Red team still in control of the point. Blue team grabbing those frags, though. I got my eye on a scout battle on the left side. Paragon put down the 2 HP. It's going to have to back it up. That's going to buy Froyotech much needed time. It's going to buy your voice, Yuki, much needed time as we reset here and get ready to do a classic little Uber standoff. But as I say that, looks like Street Hoops realize they just want to go, and they are pushing out with the buffs, trying to get something going here. They can't force Shade to pop because Shade doesn't have the Uber. So let's see what they can do.
They're getting a little shot on that left side. Doesn't get taken down though. Dummy gets taken down. Ash is taken down in return. Nice pipe by Duatna on this left side. Soldier jumping in. That is Blaze, I believe. Uber is forced out of Kozen. So I guess Street Hoops are going to be trying to do the best they can, try and get the most out of this, and the best that they can get is one of their scouts dying and getting a bat kill on Clockwork. So, looks like Froyotech are just going to leapfrog the Uber to steal one of their turns, and they're going to pop with that force coming out from Grape. Very aggressive jump coming from Dummy, jumping to that cliff, trying to catch the soldier. Oh my god, gets destroyed by Ash. Well played by Ash, just reading that play perfectly. And Street Hoops just trying to come in here after that. Paragon and Ash getting taken down, just despite all those players of Froyotech dying. It's just Street Hoops just slow down a bit, get some players up, group up a bit, get some heals, and then push. Like, seems they're just playing lemmings right now and just getting absolutely destroyed as they walk into the, the wall of pain that is Froyotech.
Well, it's 3-2 in favor of Froyotech. All they need to do is take this round. They are in control of the point, but they are down by about 15% Uber advantage. So when Street Hoops get this, they need to go. They need to not lose players like they just lost Grape, one of their star players. And they have a scout battle on the right side. Can't lose that. They have to go with this Uber and try to pop before Shade gets it. Shade at 88% is at building. Looks like he might get it. We have Clockwork in deep doing all sorts of havoc. The blue Uber is nowhere near the red Uber, and the red Uber is now up 0 on the clock. Blue members are just getting on the point, and we are in overtime. The blue sliver is slowly ticking away. Yuki and Froyotech just too strong. We're able to hold on, and they take it there. They take the first map of ESEA LAN. Congrats to your first seed.
That's close. That's an extremely close game. I think at least one or two of the rounds went to overtime. One of them was pretty much a roll by Froyotech though, but still very close game. I mean, I'd like to say both teams are pretty evenly matched. I mean, sure, Froyotech are having a class switch yet again, especially like days before the LAN, so there's obviously still going to be just slight readjustments there, but like both players on main classes, so to speak. So unfortunately for Street Hoops, I mean, they do get 2 rounds in the end, so they should be pretty happy with that, but on that same note, they definitely could have had a better performance, sure, just by slowing the game down just a little bit, regrouping, getting some heals, and then kind of pushing together at the same time. Not this business of people not being on full health, people being spread out in crappy positions. And yeah, I mean, that's all I can really sum up in the game. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it was a lack of experience over on the Street Hoops side. Froyotech, with a lot of veteran players, just seemed to handle the situations, those micro meta situations, a little bit better. The off Uber plays, the between Uber plays, look like you said, Street Hoops, just getting a little bit too aggressive, a little bit too spread out, not hurting the damage the way that they should. Also, like you said, I think they should feel proud for themselves for getting 2 rounds. In the past, the 4th seed going to LAN was almost a throwaway spot there. The 1st seed was always gonna just destroy them, but Street Hoops coming out strong, grabbed the first round, grabbed another, had good showings. It was a contested battle all the way through. Of course, Viaduct is always a chaotic DM melee it always devolves into, and Street Hoops seem to be able to hold their own there. So they, showing some promise they are, and they should feel proud for that. I don't know what map we'll be going to next, so we're gonna have to wait and see for that. But yeah, no, I was generally impressed with the way Street Hoops played. And they could potentially, with that showing, make some more splashes later on in this tournament.
Just felt that as well, like to expand on the game, I suppose, there were just a lot of deaths coming out of, I think, Grape and maybe 1 or 2 of the scouts on their side. I mean, sure, oh my god, my phone's going off, you have to excuse me, that's just going absolutely ham. Sure, Grape was running the gunboats and just trying to, pave the way for Duatna, but I definitely feel there are, a lot of situations that pop up, especially on Viaduct, where, you can heal your pocket a bit, and, he can run shotgun. Maybe that would have affected the situation, the result of the game. Maybe not. Maybe not. But it could have been something different. I feel if Street Hoops, did slow down the game, as I was saying, maybe running that sniper. I mean, we saw they tried to run it a couple of times, but they ran it at times when they weren't in firm control of the point. So if they ran that sniper for firm control of the point,